Hello and welcome to this Spark tutorial of how to download or transfer a dataset with AWS S3. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to download or transfer Spark datasets over 5 GB in size with AWS. First, we will learn how to get an AWS account, install the command line interface for AWS, and entering the commands to acquire a copy of the Spark dataset. In this second segment, we will teach you how to get an AWS account and prep it for downloading datasets from Spark. You will want to use the pause button throughout this tutorial. In step 1, we will sign up for your free AWS trial account. In step 2, we will set up your AWS IAM user account. In step 3, we will set up your own S3 bucket for receiving transfers from Spark's S3 bucket. Let's start off this process by getting your free AWS trial account. To create your AWS account, you will need access to a credit card and its billing address. In your web browser, head over to aws.amazon.com/free. Click the link Create Free Account. Upon this page, enter in your email address, password, confirming password, and the name that you wish to give this AWS account. Select your usage of AWS and enter your contact information. Be sure to read and agree to the AWS customer agreement. Enter your billing information. A temporary $1 or €1 pending transaction is held temporarily to verify your identity. Confirm your identity with two-factor authentication. Voice or SMS is accepted. Select the Basic Support free plan. You can upgrade to other plan levels later if you require. However, if downloading or transferring datasets is the only use for AWS, the free plan will suffice. Wait for the activation of your AWS account. You will receive an activation email to open your account. In this section, we will set up your AWS IAM user account, which we will use to download datasets from the Spark portal. The root account is considered your administrator access for AWS. For security purposes and to restrict access, it is recommended that you set up a secondary user account called an IAM user account or Identity Access Management user account. In your web browser, go to aws.amazon.com/console. Click the button Log Back In. Select Root User from the Login options. Enter in your email address and press Next. Enter in the verification code. And finally, enter in your password. Click Submit. To create your IAM user account, click on All Services and select from the menu IAM. You can also get to the IAM service by searching it from the search menu. Click on the Users section. Click the Add Users button in the main section of the screen. Enter your desired username for the account. If you want to create additional users with the same settings, click Add Another User. Under Access Type, select both Programmatic Access and AWS Management Console Access. Click Next Permissions. Under Set Permissions, select the menu Attach Existing Policies Directly. Select the first item, Administrator Access. Click Next Tags. You can add an optional tag for your usernames. Click Next Review. Confirm the details of your account. If you need to make any corrections, use the previous button. If everything looks okay, click Create User. Once you've set up your user, it is very important that you record the secret access key, the password, and to download the CSV, which includes the user ID. It is very important for you to record this information at this stage, as there is no other opportunity to retrieve it. If you lose this information, you will have to recreate your IAM user account. Once complete, click Close. You'll be returned to the user list and shall see the newly created IAM user account. We have now completed setting up the IAM user account. We will use this account in the following stages. You may now sign out of the root account and proceed to the next segment. In this third step, we will create your own S3 bucket for transfers. If you will only be downloading with AWS, this step is optional. The AWS S3 service gives you the ability to download files and folders directly to your computer, or you may take advantage of the AWS low storage fees and save and manipulate your own copy of the Spark dataset without taking up room on your computer. Storage in the cloud allows multiple users to access files from wherever they are. If you do not plan to store any data within your AWS account, and you only wish to download directly to your computer, this step can be skipped and you can sign out of the AWS Management Console and proceed to installing the AWS command line interface. To create your S3 bucket, it is recommended that you create it using your new IAM user account. Sign out of your AWS console from your root account if you haven't already, and re-sign in from your new IAM user account. Enter the account ID. This is a 12-digit number that can be found in the downloaded CSV file when you created your IAM user account. Click Next. Enter the username and password and click Sign In. Update your user password if required to do so. Once you are signed in, select S3 from the Services menu. You can favorite any services that you use often by placing a star next to it. Buckets should already be selected in the left-hand navigation. Click if not selected. Click on the Create Bucket button in the main page area. Give your new bucket a unique name. This bucket must be completely unique, and the one you choose may be in use by another AWS user. Use lowercase and do not include spaces. Refer to the AWS naming guidelines. Choose the region to locate your bucket. You may think it is best to choose a location near you, but do consider that Spark data is held in the US East 1. When transferring to your S3 bucket, there is no transfer charge if your S3 bucket is located in the same region, only storage costs. You will probably want to block all public access for your S3 bucket to prevent unauthorized access. If you want to maintain a copy of all the changes to a bucket and have the ability to roll back to a previous version, you can enable this feature. Note that this may increase your storage costs. You can add tags to a bucket, for example, the name of your project and the Spark dataset you are transferring from. If security for your data at rest is a consideration, encryption can be enabled. Once all your settings are satisfactory, you can click the Create Bucket button. You've now created your S3 bucket. To access your S3 bucket, make note of the name and region. You will need this information in the following step. To view your created bucket, click the bucket name. From here you can upload and download from your S3 bucket, as well as create folders.